We've been designing different layouts and mocking them up for over a year.
And we're very excited because we're finally at the stage where we can test out our floor plan ideas.
On the computer, we have tried out several different designs. From floor plans with galley kitchens and center hallways, to side hallways, to bathrooms in the back of the bus.
And now that we're actually in the space, we've settled on a floor plan we think that's going to work for our needs. And we're excited to get into the bus and start taping it out to get a feel for how the space would come together.
Unfortunately, there was something we needed to address before we could get started trying out our design in the space. It has a little give, it'll feel it kind of sync with you. Each step converting our MCI bus has been a learning curve. But mistakes will happen and most things can be fixed.
The original floors on our bus were a 1/4 inch thick and they felt pretty solid. And in the back of the bus there's an engine hatch that is made to fit over a 1/4 inch subfloor.
So it made sense for us to use a 1/4 inch plywood for our new subfloor.
However, now that they're down, we're not happy with the results.
It has a little give, you still feel it kind of sink.
If we could go back in time and do it again, we'd use 3/4 inch plywood on everything except for where the back hatch is.
But at this point, we felt that it was the best solution for us to keep moving forward with the build. Oh yeah, it's gonna be better. Yeah, it feels sturdy. This is the weakest spot because this is where the ramp went. So we had the least support in this section. We didn't realize it would be a little too flimsy. Plus, we thought that's what we needed to make it all level in the back.
So we're losing headspace today.
I can still jump and not hit my head. You know what'll be awesome is our shelving up here will be so easy. Normally I have to like reach into the kitchen shelf. Decided to put down a sound control and moisture wicking underlayment under this 3/4 inch plywood.
Floorment? Underlayment?
Floorment. That's pretty good.
And it smells like mint.
Once we got that down, we just put the plywood down in the bus in place. This was definitively my favorite job. I was an excellent stander. Don't you think so? Because we would be securing them down into the wood below, we didn't need to worry about lining up our floorboards with the metal beams. We cut out a hole for access to the engine hatch in the back. Time to do my favorite job, standing still. I like how you gave like the complicated one for me to measure, so if it's messed up, it's my fault. We then got the front cut and secured it down too. Oh, that scared me. Cheers! This means we have finished the floors. Yay! We finally get to open our bottle of champagne. We have to celebrate it, right? Like it's a milestone. We were now ready to test our design idea by taping out the floor plan.
After sketching out 20 different options, this is the design we'd settled on. But once we had it taped out, it didn't feel right.
This is what our original plan looked like, which looks good on paper, but when you're in the space, you can see that that is going to feel really cramped. We really like the idea of having an L-shaped kitchen. I feel like it makes the kitchen really spacious. What most people do then is they have the L-shaped kitchen in the front, they have a side hall that goes through the bathroom towards the bedroom area. But we're having a few problems with trying to figure out where to place the bathtub, the toilet, and the sink that makes sense.
So we started playing around and trying to design within the space, a little different than what we had before.
Let's do a virtual tour. It doesn't exist. It's blue tape. Coming up the stairway here.
We're thinking you walk in to the living room, and these chairs right here will be our sofa. Enough room to lay down and get comfy. Opposite us will be our fireplace. So we should have our electric fireplace on this side.
Thanks to Bern and Megan for this awesome wedding gift for the bus.
I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah!
Above the fireplace, we were looking for a solution for a TV lift, as we'd shared in our inspiration video.
Huge thanks to our friends at Touchstone for helping us turn our bus conversion dreams into a reality by sending us a Touchstone 2800 Pro TV lift. This is awesome!
The lift can accommodate up to a 50-inch monitor and extend 55 inches. It also has safety stop and remote controls.
We will share a link below to the product page and can't wait to share more once we are ready to set it up in our conversion. So then we walk into the kitchen. These would be our kitchen countertops, which right now I don't like. The kitchen was the thing we really wanted to prioritize, and right now this, I don't know, what's that, 5 foot of counter space?
No, it's almost 7.
7?
Yeah, lay down in it.
Where does it end?
Raise your hand all the way up. Right there is what
There.
it is. Yeah.
So that is about 7.
Yeah.
Maybe that's okay then. It's hard to tell, right? Maybe that is okay, because 7 foot countertop sounds pretty big.
Except the giant sink goes in the middle of it.
Mela wanted a really large sink in the bus with a lip for a cutting board to create even more countertop space. Shows she had added it to our wedding registry.
Thank you, Chris and T-Bob. We're thinking then that the fridge is back in this corner because we have a middle entryway into our bathroom. We'll have a door in there to close off the bathroom. Right now we're thinking of having a galvanized tub. So there's actually a bathtub and a shower out of the bathtub. We'll come out of the bathroom into the bedroom. So this would be some freestanding area, and we want to make it a Murphy bed. We want to be able to get rid of the bed because then we have all this floor space to do Pilates in. And then in the back, this is Don's office and our closet. Don is a composer, so his desk also has to have like a long keyboard and a monitor in front of it, so he needs enough space to compose all those wonderful tunes he does. And then there's just lots of storage and clothes. Quite a bit of stuff I think that we could fit in the closet. It's pretty big. We are going to have to spend a lot more time in here playing with this design, clearly. There's so many things to think about.
We felt like we were on the right track, but we want to take more time and do more research before we finalize our floor plan.
This week we'll be sharing a bonus video on our Instagram and Facebook pages where we talk more about design ideas and things that influenced us staying in small spaces on our last trip abroad.
We'll include a link to those videos below, and we'd love to connect with you on those platforms as well. As we tried to nail down our floor plan, as luck would have it, there was an RV show happening in the area.
We took our measuring tape and got a better idea of what will feel comfortable in our design. Corner shower. Corner shower is definitely a little more spacious. But we'll share that with you next time.